Hello everybody. Wow, I've jumped into the studio all snuggled up because we've just had a delivery of extender and I can't wait to show you what you can do with it. So first of all, let's talk about the difference between extender and water. So I've got a little jug here with some water in it, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this and put this with some of, let's use the yellow. Let's put it with some yellow, and you can see, look, it waters it down, it makes it sort of runny. So let's take a little bit more of it and use a little bit of it with the blue. And if I use that and I mix it with the yellow, I get a nice, quite a nice shade of green. Wow, that's quite interesting, isn't it? But you can see that that blue's still continuing to bleed into the paint, and that is not the effect we want. So what's the magic of this product? Well, first of all, let's look at what happens when I actually drip it over the top of the paint. In fact, if it wasn't for the water that's bleeding across the extender there, you would actually think that it hasn't moved at all. It is keeping its shape and its colour, and that's a clever medium because do you know what this does? It allows us to create watercolour effects. So I'm going to dip into this extender with my brush and pick up just the tiniest little bit of that white paint. And look at how I can now get that lovely, soft watercolour effect. And how clever is this? Because I'm working on a piece of black card. It isn't on watercolour paper, but it's allowing me to get that lovely, soft, graduated effect. And as that extender dries, and we can see it evaporating from the side here, I'm still left with the watercolour effect. And I can then turn my brush over and I can literally get those two elements of water, of the extender, to blend into each other. So what about if I want to make it darker or stronger? It doesn't bleed. It gives me this look and feel. I've got a surprise for you. Wow, look at what I've got here. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that extender. I'm going to use the tiniest little bit of my paint. And what I'm doing here is just picking up the smallest amount of the plum onto the edge of my brush, dipping the whole brush into the extender, and I'm then going to use it to get this watercolour effect on my work. And you can see here how I'm just literally creating this lovely watercolour, but I can still get texture in it. I can still, you can see, get a little bits of detail in there. I can still wiggle my brush and get those extra elements. And look at how much further it's making our paint go. And you can see how I can just still, literally, I'm sliding the colour into the design and picking up the detail of it and then coming back into this little area here, picking up a tiny bit more of the extender, coming back into this area, but then just highlighting it so that I'm putting a little bit more over the top and adding extra detail and getting that fabulous, almost watercolour structured finish, but with control over my brushing, my brush loading and my brush working. And then bringing that in and putting in that extra little bit of shading, and that little bit of colour that I've got just there. Okay, that's taken me moments to colour. And imagine, as a sneaky little peek, you could then go back and put the stamping detail in. Well, guess what? These are our new outline stamps. But more than that, it's about this effect. It's about how we can be so clever with our extender, creating the shadows, creating all of that luxurious finish with the design without it bleeding, and literally in moments. This is another one of those must-have mediums. So you know what, guys, I can't wait to share more tips and techniques with you, but don't miss it. And guess what? It's back in stock.